Hello and welcome, this is Roy at NinjaZola90, and today, instead of my usual figure reviews, since I am also thriving to add more video game content to this channel, since one of my other hobbies besides figure collecting is video game collecting, because I am a very, very long time passionate gamer, starting from my early days with the original Nintendo all the way up to the PS5 and Xbox Series X, and of course I have a Nintendo Switch and various other systems. But anyway guys, like I said, today I will be showing you guys my Wii U collection and the games that I have accumulated since I first got my Wii U spring of 2018. So I got my Wii U kind of late, but I found a really good deal on eBay that I had to enter a bidding war for, and by the grace of God, I won that bidding war because I got a Wii U that not everybody's going to be able to get. Well, at least a Wii U gamepad with my Wii U that not everybody's going to be able to get, including a Pro Controller with that, because I have a white Pro Controller. And that is the Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD Edition Wii U gamepad. And let me tell you, this is a really cool, super awesome gamepad, and I am glad to have it in my collection. And that is my only Wii U gamepad, by the way. But I am happy to have that one because I am a long-time Legend of Zelda fan as well. But anyway, I will now be getting to my Wii U game collection. Starting from third party all the way down to first party. I have a big major stack of games. Let's start from the top, because yeah, if I can grab them, just show you my stack of games here. Yeah, that is all my Wii U games, so let me put them down right here on my coffee table so I can show you guys which ones I have in my collection. Starting with the top of the stack, the first one is Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, which I also have the digital PS4 version of on my PS5, which I could get more content on that one, but this one's not bad. It's pretty good, but you could also get this one on other systems. Next one. This is a really awesome game if you're a long-time Mega Man fan, and this is also on other systems. It's not an actual Mega Man game, but it's very heavily Mega Man inspired or Rockman inspired, if you're going by the Japanese versions, and that is Mighty Number 9. This is a real fun side-scrolling platformer. Highly recommended if you love Mega Man games. Next one is another really fun side-scrolling platformer, and that is Rayman Legends, which is another game I have in my Wii U collection, and another game I have in my Wii U collection since I am a big fan of fighting games, and I've also taken up Taekwondo in real life, so I do have some experience in martial arts, and I really do enjoy playing fighting games, and there's very few fighting games you could get for your Wii U. This one I was glad to pick up at my local GameStop when it was still open, and that is Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for Wii U, and this one also has like some Nintendo content in it, so it's like really cool. So you can get like different like skins for your characters, like you get like Legend of Zelda and Super Mario and like Bowser outfits and stuff like that, and these are like Star Fox outfits. So that's pretty cool. Next one in my collection, and yes, the fourth game in the series just came out, and I'm probably gonna get it later on. I don't know if I'm gonna be in a rush to get the fourth game in a series, but I know the original trilogy on the NES is pretty fun, and there's also the I think I want to say remastered the Legacy Collection on the Super Nintendo, which is really rare, but you can easily get the ROM online, like on websites like Vim's Lair and stuff like that. But I am a big fan of the Ninja Gaiden series, and yeah, I bought this sealed, but I opened it and I played it anyway. And I also have this on other systems. Also have the PS3 version of this one, and I have the Master Collection on PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. So yeah, I buy games on more than one system. Well, the same game for more than one system if I really enjoyed it and if I really like it. And the game I'm talking about that I have in my hand is none other than Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge, which is a really fun game to have on your Wii U. And yeah, you could also get that one on Nintendo Switch through the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. Next one, that I'm pulling from the top is a Sega Wii U exclusive, or maybe not, because I think you could also get this on 3DS, I believe, because I think I have like the Sonic Boom and Sonic Lost World game on 3DS, and this is Sonic Boom. I haven't played it very much. I need to get back and play this one, because this one is it's pretty fun, although you have to use the gamepad. It's pretty fun. And the next one is Sonic Lost World. So yeah, you can't have a Wii U or any system without having at least some Sonic games for it. Come on, let's be honest here. And the next one at the top of my list, and I totally gotten into this series, and I'm glad I found this at my local GameStop, and this is Bayonetta. The 2-pack. This has both Bayonetta 1 and 2. This is what got me into the Bayonetta games. And now I'm starting to buy like the first Bayonetta for like every system it came out on. The last system I have to get the first Bayonetta on that I don't have that version yet is the Xbox 360. So I have like every other version of the first Bayonetta. Including the Nintendo Switch version, which I have digitally with Bayonetta 2, because it was just cheaper to get it that way. But I have Bayonetta 3 for Nintendo Switch physically, so yeah. But anyway, that's that. And well, you could kind of say this was like sort of like first party-ish or third party-ish, since like Nintendo bought out the Bayonetta license from Sega. So I guess it's like kind of a little bit of both. And now, the rest of the stack of games, it's all Nintendo first-party titles. So, yeah, we're getting all to the absolute Nintendo first-party titles, and the first-party title I will be pulling off the top of my stack, and I'm starting to get into these games as of late. I started playing the second game a little bit more on my Nintendo Switch, and I need to get more into the third game, but the first game is really good as well, and that is Splatoon. I really enjoy playing the Splatoon games, and I'm also looking forward to seeing like a remaster of this for like the Switch or the Switch 2, hopefully, because not a lot of people that because a lot of people that didn't get the Wii U never played the first Splatoon, but I have. Like, I'm on the last boss, but I gotta level up to be able to beat him, and that's a really fun game. Next one at the top of my list, I know Pokemon is popular, but I haven't like been that big of a Pokemon fan, but Pokemon is still cool, and I still acknowledge that, and and I do have Pokemon games in my collection, so how could I not? I even have a few older Pokemon cards, and I have Pokemon Snap. I play Pokemon Snap a lot on the N64, and I could also play Pokemon Stadium on the N64 because I have my EverDrive 64, and I can play like all the older Pokemon games on Game Boy because I have that too. But anyway, this is also like a Pokemon fighting game, and this is Pokken Tournament for the Wii U. I think there's also a Nintendo Switch version of this. If any, I believe so. I'm not sure, but I think there is. Let me know in the comments if there is. I gotta check that on the Nintendo Switch eShop for myself. But yeah, this is actually a really fun one, and I really feel like I need to get into playing this one some more. Next one in my stack is the most recent one in my collection, and I bought this sealed and this is by far the only Nintendo Selects game that I have in my Wii U collection so far. If I find any more Nintendo Selects games that I don't have, I'm gonna definitely try to buy them if I have the money, if I see them. But I seen this on eBay. It was sealed, like it was like at the beginning of the month. I was gonna do an unboxing for it and open it on camera, but you know what? Decided to pop it open and play it. And I believe there is also a version on the Nintendo Switch of this game, and that is Pikmin 3 for the Wii U. And this is actually pretty fun, and I need to get into playing this one some more as well. And yeah, highly recommend it. Next one, I have at the top of my list. And this one, yeah, you do have to use the gamepad a lot. And this is also like a 2-disc with 2 different sort of games in it. But the main game is like the first disc. And this is, for all you on-rail shooter fans, Star Fox Zero. I think I picked this one up at my local GameStop when it was still open, and I find this one fairly enjoyable, and I really do like it. Next games in my collection, since I am a big Legend of Zelda fan, these were must-haves for my Wii U. First one at the top of my stack is Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. And yeah, this is a really good one. I have all the DLC for it, and I also have Hyrule Warriors for the 3DS, and I also have this one for the Switch, and I have Age of Calamity. And I think that there's a new one coming out for the Switch 2 called Age of Imprisonment. I don't have a Switch 2 yet, but I'm going to try to get one sooner or later when I can, when I do have the money for it. But yeah, we have Hyrule Warriors. Next game in my Wii U collection, and I also had to rebuy this one on the Nintendo Switch and rebuy the DLC on the Nintendo Switch. And yeah, I actually have the misprinted variant, and I'm going to show you that on the back of the case, and that is none other than The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And if I turn the case to the back, as you can see, it shows you different controllers you could play with, use to play this game, but obviously that is a misprint because you can only play this with either the Wii U gamepad or the Wii U Pro controller. And like for like your motion control segments, you have to switch to the Wii U gamepad. And if you want to use Amiibo, you have to switch to the Wii U gamepad. And yes, I do have Legend of Zelda Amiibo, but not Legend of Zelda Amiibo figures, and I need to get some more of these on eBay because I don't buy actual Amiibo figures because they cost too much, but I need to get some more of these. And this is, and I need to make a video on this because they do work and you can get these in wide abundance, whether Nintendo knows about this or not. And these are Amiibo cards. You just scan them on like your Wii U gamepad or for instance your Nintendo Switch Pro controller, and they work just like your regular typical Amiibo figures. So if you're looking to get some really good functional Amiibo, definitely check out Amiibo cards because you can get a lot more for your money that way. And I just dropped one of them on the floor, including, let me see if I can find them because I got plenty in here because I don't want to make this video longer than what it needs to be. Right here. If you want the full Fierce Deity Link outfit on Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, yeah, definitely you might want to seek out this pack because you can definitely get that with this. So, yeah. Just showing you guys some cool stuff here. Next one in my stack is also a Legend of Zelda game, and yes, I do have the original GameCube and the Nintendo Wii version along with Link's crossbow training, and that is none other than the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. And yeah, I had to have this one, and I'm lucky I got it for 40 bucks. And yeah, I got my name in there because I don't want to let people borrow games and have them sprout legs and walk away. And that's why I put my names on all my disc. I know, you know, collector might say like you're devaluing stuff, but yeah. It's so I don't lose ownership of things. Because I had that happen in the past before, and that's not very fun of an experience. But anyway, next one on the top of my stack, and this is obvious. I also have the original GameCube version, and yeah, this is also a really fun one, and this is also a Legend of Zelda game. And it's really enjoyable, and that is The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. Really enjoyable, highly recommended, and there is some quality of life improvements with this one over the original. So definitely, if you haven't played this one before, definitely highly recommend it if you can get it for a decent price. Because a lot of Wii U games have been going up in price, and yeah, I still think it's a shame, and me and a lot of other Nintendo fans as well say they need to port these to the Wii U, and port them to the Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2. My bad, because yeah, it's kind of a shame these are stuck on the Wii U. We need to get that on Switch and Switch 2. But anyway, next one, top of my stack. I also have the Nintendo Switch re-release of this one. Because I love the original Donkey Kong Country, and the original Donkey Kong Country was my first Super Nintendo game. When I first got my first Super Nintendo, Christmas of 1994, from my local Sears, because that's where it came from, from the Southland Mall in Houma, Louisiana, because yeah, I live in a small town called Boyville, Louisiana, and I was like an hour drive away from my house, but yeah. That's where that came from, but I opened it that Christmas morning, and yeah, I had Donkey Kong Country with that, and I really love that game, and I still love that game to this day. And of course, I had to get, when I got my Wii U, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and this is really fun. I've beaten the Wii U version. I am yet to finish the Nintendo Switch version, but I'm still looking forward to it. Although the Nintendo Switch version, you get to play as Funky Kong. This one you don't. You do have slight advantages with Funky Kong, but the Wii U version is still a really fun game. And I'm also looking forward to getting my hands on Donkey Kong Bonanza when I finally get my Switch 2. When I do. I'm not in a rush to get a Switch 2, but I'm gonna get one when I get it. Next one in my collection, pulling from the top of the stack. If you love the Super Mario games, you gotta love Yoshi. And you gotta love everything cutesy. If you love Yoshi, and plushy, and soft, and cute and cuddly, and also, you gotta love action platformers to really love this game, and yeah, I love all of those things. And that is, of course, and I also have this one for the 3DS as well, Yoshi's Woolly World. Highly recommend it. It's a very fun action platformer, and very, very, very cute and cuddly. You are going to have a fantastic, fun, cute and cuddly time with this one. I promise you. It's super fun. And the next one, at the top of my stack, I really need to get this one for the Nintendo Switch, if I can. And that is none other than Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. And yeah, this is a really fun one. It's kind of like, sort of like based on the mini games from Super Mario 3D World, but it's like a whole game made out of it. And you know what? That's fun. I really like it. It's a really good game. Next one, on the top of my stack, because my stack is starting to get pretty low, because I'm starting to get it toward the bottom. I'm not that big of a sports game person, but when it comes to Mario sports games, I buy those, and yeah, those are really fun, especially Mario Tennis, because I do have a file with the Wii U version, the Wii U Mario Tennis is called. Oh yeah, Mario Tennis Aces for the Wii U, but there's actually a Mario Tennis before Mario Tennis Aces for the Nintendo Switch, and that is Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for the Wii U. This is really fun. You have various different unlockable characters. You play through like different courses and stuff, and it's really fun. Fun time playing. Highly recommend it. Next one in my Wii U collection, I believe this is a game that everybody and their grandma has in their Wii U collection if they have a Wii U, because this is obvious. And yeah, it's probably the most sold, most played Wii U game, as well as the most sold, most played Nintendo Switch game, especially the deluxe version, which I also have for the Nintendo Switch, and I have the DLC for both of these. Excuse me, my nose is itching a little bit. But anyway, this is, of course, none other than Mario Kart 8. Obvious. Next one in my collection, I love creating my own levels, although it's very time consuming, and I do have the second game on the Switch, and I also have this one on my 3DS as well, although I haven't played the 3DS version as much, but I know how to make some insane levels, and that is none other than Super Mario Maker for the Wii U. And the next one in my collection is also a Mario game, and I just mentioned this one. And I also have this one for the Nintendo Switch as well, along with the Bowser's Fury bonus game on it. And that is Super Mario 3D World, and I also have Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. And yeah, this is a highly recommended game. You can also get this for Nintendo Switch, or, you know, if you have a Wii U, definitely, you know, try checking out the Wii U version. It's really fun. I also highly recommend Super Mario Land for the 3DS as well. And the last three games in my stack is, of course, new Super Mario Bros. U. And I do have the Super Luigi U DLC for this. And of course, you can get this in two different variants. Now, of course, if you want the Luigi U version of this one, thankfully I was able to get it before they closed down the Nintendo eShop on the Wii U. But if you want to get the Super Mario Bros. U and a new Super Luigi U that's already on the disc without having to buy the DLC, there's also a new Super Luigi U green variant of this to look out for. So, you know, it's a little bit more obscure than this one, but it's really not that hard to find if you know what you're looking for. So if you really want to get that one, you can definitely go for it. But, you know, I have the DLC with this, so that really doesn't bother me. Plus, if you get new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, you get the new Super Luigi U with that. So yeah, it's a really good game. Highly recommend it. You can never go wrong with Super Mario. Never, ever, ever go wrong with Super Mario Bros. Ever. The next one, and we're getting to do the last two games in my stack. This is obvious, because, you know, this was a must-have in my collection. And I also have the 3DS version of it. And I also have the Ultimate on my Switch. And I have Melee on the GameCube. And yeah, I can play the original Smash on my N64 through my EverDrive 64. And of course, yeah, I gave it away. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Right there. Really fun. Highly recommend it. And yeah, it's just a bummer if you're just getting a Wii U, you're not going to be able to get the DLC for this. But thankfully, I did before they closed the Wii U eShop. So yeah, that's a good thing. Last but not least in my Wii U collection, this is just basically a small demonstration of how the Wii U works, very similar to, you know, Astro's Playroom with the PS5, although that was free with every PS5, and this technically wasn't, and still to this day, with the Nintendo Switch 2, they're making you pay extra for a tech demo, which really, They should, because like Astro's Playroom, the PS5 is basically a tech demo, and that's like free with every PS5. Rather you buy one brand new or pre-owned. So yeah, Nintendo's getting kind of greedy on that part. But anyway, we have a Nintendo Land for the Wii U, and this basically has like little different like exhibits you can go to and show you like different like Nintendo first party themed games. Like you do like a little, you know, Super Mario mini games, and you know, little like little Legend of Zelda mini games, like little Metroid mini games, and like Pikmin mini games and stuff like that, and have little F-Zero mini games. It's pretty fun. I wouldn't say like it's a game I would recommend going to rush out and buy, but it's definitely a good key piece to have in your Wii U collection, because it demonstrates what the Wii U can do technically. So yeah, as far as my Wii U collection, yeah, that's about it. That just about wraps it up. I have no more Wii U games in my collection to share with you as of now. Maybe my collection may grow in the future. Who knows? But anyway, as far as now, I just want to say thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Your viewership is much appreciated. And as always, stay safe, take care, God bless, and peace out.